Hey yo everyone. As I was working on my next custom enchantment tutorial, I stumbled across this interesting bug with Riptide tridents. I'm going to demonstrate the bug and then go into the data file to show why this is happening, show what a potential fix for it is, and hopefully give you enough understanding that if Mojang fixes this and you want to add it back into your world, you'll have the know-how to do so. So here I have two normal Riptide 3 tridents. You can see if I launch myself up into the air with one, I get launched up about 41, 42 blocks. But with this bug, if I have one in my main hand and one in my offhand, I launch myself up, I go much higher to about 121 blocks, so nearly 3 times farther than before. Let's go look at the data file to see why this is happening. I'm over here in the riptide.json file. This is the file in the Minecraft data folder that controls the behavior of the Riptide enchantment. If we look in the effects object here, there are two effects that Riptide has. This first one just overrides the sound that the trident makes when you try to throw it. This second one is what controls how strong the player is launched when they use a Riptide trident. This is what's known as a value effect, and how this works is when a certain event is triggered, in this case a trident is used, Minecraft sends a value to the enchanted item. It performs some operation on that value and returns that value in some modified way. And then Minecraft uses that modified value instead of the original value. In this case, what we're doing is we're taking the value that Minecraft sent us and we're adding to it. The amount that we add this is called a level-based value, and it's based on the level of the enchantment. So at level 1, we'll have 1.5, and for every level above that, we add 0.75. So a Riptide 3 trident will take whatever Minecraft gives us, add 3, and return that new value. Now if we scroll down here to the slots field, we can see that this enchantment works if it's in either the main hand or the offhand slot. That's why when I had a trident in both hands, I was launched much higher than with just a single trident. If we look at some other similar enchantments, like knockback and sharpness, we can see that while they use a value effect, and it's very similar in that it adds based on level, they only work in the main hand. Same thing with sharpness, it only works in the main hand. Now I'm assuming that they did this with Riptide so that you could launch yourself if your trident was in your offhand or your main hand, whereas other weapons you only get the effect if it's in the main hand. Now this would be a fairly easy thing for Mojang to fix. They would just have to change this add to be a set instead. So I'm going to come over to a tiny data pack I've put together where I have the boring Riptide enchantment. And the only change here is that I use set instead of add. So this means even if both tridents get called, it will only take the value from whatever the last trident it checks is. Let's check it out in the game to see how that affects things. Here I have two tridents with this boring Riptide enchantment on them. One is level 1 and one is level 3. So with the level 1 enchantment, I only go up about 15 blocks. With the level 3 enchantment, I should go up to 42 blocks like I did before. Yep, 40, 41, 42. Now if I put one in my offhand and one in my main hand, again I go up 41 blocks instead of the 120 blocks or whatever it would be from earlier. And if I swap which one's in my main hand and which one's in my offhand, I only go up the 15 blocks. So it would appear that if you're using set for that value modifier, it takes whatever is in the offhand and uses that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this brief bug overview and the explanation of why it works. And if it's something that you decide you want to add back into your world after Minecraft patches this, I hope I've given you enough information to show you how you would do that. Thanks for watching.